Elizabeth Frayne. I have training as a raw vegan chef and my interests lie in nutrition. I am here today on behalf of eHow Videos to answer your questions about raw vegan recipes. So let's get started. Today we put together a raw and vegan dessert with coconut oil. So coconut oil is part of a class of fats made from medium chain triglycerides. And these fats help feed the brain. They're actually brain food. Today we are going to mix it with bananas and pineapples. Now these pineapples have been soaked in ginger, grated ginger overnight just to give it extra flavor. But you can, if you didn't anticipate, you can just grate your ginger in immediately while preparing. Coconut oil tends to sometimes become a solid. It just depends on the temperature outside. It melts at 70 degrees, so it really just needs to be warm to the touch. And you can just keep it in a warm water bath and it becomes a liquid. You don't want to generally work with frozen fruit when you're working with coconut oil because it will become hard. And then just to add color and flavor and fragrance to our dessert, a mint leaf. We're going to grate or break in chocolate bar, a raw chocolate bar. A dash of salt is very important to make your dessert satisfying. And sesame seeds. Now what we're going to do to make sure that the salt is mixed through and through is we're just going to put the salt into our coconut oil from the beginning, because making sure that the salt is in there is very important. And I'm using, a substantial amount. You'd be surprised how much salt is found in your desserts and your cereals. Then we're going to mix our coconut oil in. Be generous with the coconut oil. Like I said, this is brain food. You have miles of nervous system that need to have a myelin sheath around. So as long as you're consuming a coconut, like a healthy oil, you really are doing yourself a favor so that later you don't want something that's fried. It helps you with your cravings if you just, at the beginning understand that your body does need fat. And you always want to buy it unrefined. The refined oils have been processed. They're old and they needed to be processed. So this is an unrefined, means it's a fresh oil. Like I said, mine already has ginger. I soaked mine, but I'm going to use a nice sesame seed. I'm going to use a lot of mint. I love mint, so I just use a lot of it. I'm going to break my raw vegan chocolate bar into my dessert. I always like to give my teeth something to chew, so I don't like to overcut things. And I guess in the end, I'm just going to do this little example for you. And here you have it. You have a wonderful, low glycemic dessert that's very satisfying and nutritious and easy to make. I hope you've enjoyed this recipe. Thank you for tuning in.